Hey, what's up everybody? Mike, DJ Access here at Wagner's of Westlake up near Cleveland. And I just want to show you my new ceremony setup. And I know some of you are thinking that, didn't you just show us your ceremony setup a few months back? Well, I had 2 dropout issues, so there's no third strike. I got a whole new system and I want to show you that today. And it all starts with the Everse 8. I think a lot of DJs know this speaker. This is, I think, built for ceremony setups. And we have the Sennheiser EWDX up top. That's 1/2 unit in a rack, but it's got 2 transmitters. So I got a body pack and a handheld. So I'll be setting that up now and talking you through what it does. I like this ultimate support stand because it has the adapter for the speaker built in. Some of those don't have it, and that's why I got the ultimate support. I'm not a huge fan of how they raise and lower, but I get it. So I'm just gonna go to raise mode. And before I do that, I'm actually gonna make sure that everything works. So I'm gonna turn on the Everse 8. I have 2 half-wave antennas. These are key to make sure you're getting the best connectivity possible. They did not come with the EWDX. I think that was kind of lame. It comes with the batteries, but it doesn't come with the charger that you need, which is kind of janky. So our half-wave antennas are on there. So in this bag, we have our body pack transmitter with a lapel. I've talked in the past about using a headset. The headset for this was extra, so I decided to go with the lapel. It's been working out so far. If I ever have an issue, I'll go back to the headset. Let's make sure this guy has batteries. So again, these are the 2 batteries that they come with, but they don't come with the charger. You have to buy that separately. So I did. Pop this open. It does take tip AA's if you do not want to buy the charger, but I figure they give you the batteries, you might as well. But if you are looking to save, or you already have a rechargeable battery setup, maybe you want to save that way. Okay, body pack is ready to go. Next we'll do the handheld. So typically I have the Efficient, have the lapel. That usually picks up everything that's happening, and then anyone who's speaking will use the handheld. I will say with these Sennheiser handheld transmitters, I'm not really a fan of their battery compartments. Like, this is kind of hanging off loose. It feels like it's gonna fall off. And then the way you have to put the battery in, it's kind of tight. So you feel like you have to force it in there, and I don't really like that. Then this flap is here. You have to kind of push that down and then screw it in. And listen to that. It sounds like metal grinding on metal. I just don't like the feel of that, but it does work. So now that we have both transmitters, we're actually gonna dial this in. Now, one thing I love about the EWDX is it gives you 3 different options for volume. It gives you a gain, so how much is coming into the microphone. It gives you a volume, the volume of that signal coming into the microphone, and then it gives you a trim. And I'm pretty sure it's the same as volume. I'm not really sure what the difference is, but if someone knows, let me know in the comment. But I do like how it gives you all those options, and that's what we're gonna play around with now. So luckily, we got the legend DJ B-Funk right here. He's gonna be helping me out. DJ B-Funk actually booked me this gig. Right. So he's the hero of today. So he's gonna be our pretend Efficient, and we're gonna get this dialed in. So I'm gonna put him over there with the microphone, and I'll show you all what I'm doing on the unit here to make sure he sounds really great. First, we're gonna scan, and the Sennheiser EWDX is a really fast scan. Check this out. So we'll go to 1, scan auto setup. We'll go to scan me, and then we will scan for channel 1. Look how fast that goes. Boom, it's done. So now we're going to sync it, and I don't have to use the IR. All I do is I hit the sync button here on the transmitter at the bottom. We're gonna set to accept, and then press sync on the mobile device. I just did that, and I can do that from all the way around the room, right? Let's see, I have to turn it on first. I do have to turn it on first. Then I can hit sync. Ooh, it was muted. That's so weird. This is muted. So just when it connected, that's very different. I did not touch anything. It was muted. Still got a big bleh. Anyway, embarrassing. We're gonna turn the volume down so we don't hit that again. That was really weird. All right, so now we got the speaker down so that doesn't happen to us again. And we'll go to channel 2, scan auto setup, scan me. This is on. I hope this doesn't do this again. Press sync, sync successful. Okay, now we're gonna scan for number 1. Scan me, great, and then we'll go for that channel, and we're gonna hit sync, sync successful. Now both are synced, and now I'm gonna reset the parameters that I did for last time, and we're gonna get these perfect. So I'm gonna set, let's see, we'll set this about halfway at 21 dB. AF out will go to 0, and then trim will also go to 0. I'll leave the low cut at 30 Hertz, and I don't think any of these other things we will touch. So we'll go to channel 2, gain. Let's see what we do for gain. Yeah, we did gain 21, AF out 0, 0. I'm gonna put the master of the speaker at 0. So that's a great point. So B-Funk is gonna start by putting the mic at his chest, because that's where people hold it, but I'm also gonna have him test at the bottom, because in the case that somebody is really not comfortable with the microphone, they hold it all the way down here, even though I tell them, we're gonna set the gain for that, and then we can always turn it down. So B-Funk, go ahead and talk in like a normal ceremony voice, please.
Hello. How are you doing?
Keep talking, thank you.
Welcome to Casey and Ryan's wedding. I'm so excited to be here. If you could please silence your phones. We're gonna have a great time. We don't need any photography. We've paid quite a bit of money for photographers, so please don't take any videos as I'm walking down the aisle. It's gonna be a great time.
So that was B-Funk talking normally with the mic all the way up. Let's see how it sounds when he holds it at his chest, just in case.
Okay, I'm afraid it's public speaking. Some reason I was hired to be here to speak, but I'm holding the mic completely
And you
wrong.
see I can bump him up. It's still picking up.
Has given me the mic.
And I can always bump up the volume. So that's perfect. I think that's a good gain. If I need to adjust it, I can on here in real time. So I think that's all dialed in. Now that's the easier one. So now we're gonna do the body pack. So we're gonna switch over to channel 1. You can see the gains at 21. Go ahead and talk, B-Funk.
Hello, everybody. Welcome to Ryan and Casey's wedding.
So I'm gonna bump that gain up a little bit.
Your phones. We'll be asking no one takes any videos. We'll be here. There'll be a reception to follow in the next room. I'm glad you're here. If you could hold your applause to the very end, that'd be very, very
great. So I bumped the gain up a little bit just because I want them.
Keep talking.
So B-Funk, can you hold the mic all the way out? Because like that's kind of where the bride and groom would be standing, right? So in the case if the officiant forgets to hand them the wireless handheld or they don't want to use it, I'm gonna have B-Funk hold the wireless lapel all the way out and see if we can still hear him. All the way out, B-Funk, like this. Yep, now talk normally.
Now, hello. I love you so much. I'm so
okay, so we're just gonna bump up the volume.
For the rest of my life, this is gonna be one of the greatest days of my life. I love you so much. You're amazing. This is such a wonderful day. Oh my gosh, I can't wait to spend the rest of my life with you. Something I read on the internet. Here are my vows. Google. And
okay, that's great, B-Funk, thanks. And then one more time with it in the correct flow station.
Hello, everybody. Welcome to Ryan and Casey's wedding. I am the officiant, Brandon Thompson. I'll be taking you on this wonderful ride of life. We are here. We have the wonderful DJAXCESS who will be providing music later on. If you'd hold your applause to the very, very end.
Okay, cool. Thank you, B-Funk.
Speed it.
So we may have to dial that in because the speaker is pointed right at B-Funk. I think that's why we're getting a little bit of feedback. So I'm going to turn it here and then have him do the same test. Go ahead, B-Funk.
Okay, let's see. Doing the test. How's it sound? Do we have to dial it in? I am here. This is a wonderful day for Ryan and Casey. If you could please mute your phones.
Beautiful. So that helped out a lot, and we should be good, B-Funk. Thank you.
Okay, no problem.
So I have it at a good level, and then I had everything zeroed on the back. So when I turn on the speaker the next time, all the settings should be perfect, and I won't have to do this each time. So that's why it's really important that I wanted to show you that today. And then I still have room. So B-Funk, if you want to talk again. Okay. Yep.
Hello, everybody.
Now I have room on the back.
Welcome. This is Brandon Thompson, who will be your
to kind of crank them up in case we have a very soft-spoken officiant.
DJAXCESS is going to make sure that I'm heard very well on this special day for Ryan and Casey.
Great. And we're all set. I'm going to use this other input for my iPhone, and then I have my iPad to wirelessly control the Everse. So I can go to the back of the ceremony space, dial in the volume perfectly, and then take my seat and just enjoy the ceremony like everyone else. So I'm going to do that. I'll let you guys watch. I might do some editing here, and we'll go. All right, so now we're pairing the Everse 8 to my iPad, and what that's gonna do is I'm gonna be able to adjust the compressor, the EQ, the volume, all the way in the back of the room, and then once I feel like it's dialed in, then I'll take my seat. So you can see here, we got it all good. We got the Everse, boom, connect, and then you can see we have it on a tripod, and then edit mixer, and then here's my channel 1 for my body pack, my channel 2 for my transmitter. This is gonna be my iPhone, and I'll have my iPad with me. So the iPhone's gonna be playing the music, and then I also have the main, and I can go in and do effects as well. And then here are the effects on the side. So I probably won't be using any effects today, but if I needed to, I could. Next thing, I'm gonna put my phone in do not disturb mode, so we're not getting anything like that during the ceremony. I'm gonna grab my connector to my phone, and I do have a little mount for my phone, and I forgot it at home, so I'm just gonna have to put this on the top here. I could connect through Bluetooth, but I don't trust it. I'll be honest, I don't trust it yet. I have to, you know, have a few gigs with it before that. This should be good. I think I set that earlier, and then we'll go to our ceremony music. Okay, ceremony music's going. One thing I forgot to mention is that receiver up top actually gets power from the back of the speaker. Now, I'm assuming if you're watching this video, you know that, but just in case you didn't, yeah, that's what's happening. So now I'm gonna go around the room and make sure everything sounds good. Test both microphones, test, you know, how much gain I have with all of the speakers, and we'll go from there. All right, one thing I did notice, I've already lost Bluetooth connection twice in the span of just under, I'd say, 5 minutes, and it takes about 20 to 25 seconds to reconnect. So everything was still functioning. It's not like it's gonna stop the music or stop what's happening, but that is something to be aware of, is that it may not be 100% reliable with a Bluetooth connection. And I lost connection while I was, you know, 3-4 feet away from the unit, and I'm not running my phone with Bluetooth to the unit. I just have the RF in the Sennheiser, so that is something to note. I'll keep you posted on whether it keeps happening. Okay, so I just wanted to update you on what settings I chose for my body pack, because it took me a little bit longer to dial it in. I went to the back of the room, I had the app going and everything like that, so I settled on a gain of plus 21 dB and an AF out of plus 6 with the trim at 0, and then I left all my gains, my main, and my channel at 0. So when I turn this on and set everything to 0, it should sound good out of the box, and I still have some room to go up and down if I need to play with it. For the handheld, I went with a gain of plus 30, an AF out plus 6, and then a trim at 0, and then again, channel at 0, main at 0. And the reason I did that is because even if I'm holding the mic down here, if I boost up the channel, I can still get good audio coming from the handheld. Now they should be holding it up here, 0, everything flat, 0, should be great. But if they hold it down, I can boost it up without getting interference. So I think that's all I have time for. I'm gonna get changed, rock this wedding. Also, if you found something helpful today, please make sure you like and subscribe and comment what you want to see from me next. Peace.